Hi everyone, today I'm going to make white chicken tortillas and I just found this recipe. It sounds really good. I can hardly wait to get started. I've got the tortillas right here. I'm using yellow corn tortillas. I'm going to make about 6 tortillas, chicken tortillas. And to make them more pliable so they don't fall apart so easily, I'm going to microwave them with a damp paper towel for 30 seconds. Then I take them out of the microwave, immediately put them in a large Ziploc bag. Leave the paper towel on like this to keep them moist and pliable while we're making our tortillas. On the cutting board, we are finally chopping the chicken so that it is shredded. It's like shredded. That's what we're going to be using. And I'm going to put it in that measuring cup and make sure that it's at least a cup. So I've got a heaping cup, which is great for 6 tortillas. Put that in a medium-sized mixing bowl, along with some cheese, a little garlic salt, a little pepper. I ran out of oregano, or I would use that also. I'm going to, one by one, assemble my tortillas. I've got some butter cooking in a saucepan. I'm going to whisk in some flour, my chicken broth, a little at a time. I actually used less chicken broth than what the recipe called for. Sometimes this happens. You don't want the sauce to be too thin. All right, it's a nice consistency. I'm going to add the sour cream. And a little, since I don't have green chilies from a can, I'm going to add a little sriracha instead. Whisk that together. If this is too thick, I'll add some more of the chicken broth. This looks good for a sauce. This sauce a taste test, and I believe it needs a little garlic powder. I'm sure it's good now. Okay, I turned off the burner, and I'm going to pour it over the tortillas. So this is a white enchilada sauce, and I'll link the recipe in the description. Here we go. It's very easy. Now we'll spread cheese over this. Shredded cheese. This is Fiesta shredded cheese. Look at that. This is looking good. There's plenty of cheese, more than what we actually need, I think. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of cheese. I think I can cut back on some of that cheese. We can add cheese as a garnish. I like to do that along with some chopped vegetables. Now we'll put this in the oven at 350 preheated for 20 to 25 minutes. The last 10 minutes or so, if you like, you can turn it up to 425 or turn on the broiler. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn it up to 425 the last 10 minutes and give it a brown look. My husband loves that. Yeah, so it will brown on top better. So I'm going to put it in the oven. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be chopping up healthy vegetables for the topping, for the garnish, after we take it out of the oven. And the creamy white chicken enchiladas are done, and they look beautiful. I'm going to let this cool for a little while, then I'm going to give it a garnish. And here's what the creamy white chicken enchiladas look like, completely garnished, with red pepper, yellow pepper, scallions, onions, and crunchy lettuce. And then we have some vegetables and shredded cheese to make a side salad. Okay, now I need to explain why we are not using tomatoes with this dish. My husband, and I'm sure there's other people also, that they do not like chicken and tomatoes together. He doesn't even want it as a topping, and he doesn't want red tomato sauce with his chicken enchilada. He likes like a green sauce or a cheese sauce, like the type of sauce I made. And we don't buy the green chilies. They don't agree with us. And like you saw me do, I put the sriracha in the sauce to give it a little tang. So that's what we do, and rely on garlic for our spice. And I didn't use chili powder. The recipe didn't call for it. It did call for adobe seasoning, which would be garlic powder, oregano, salt and pepper, and I did use some garlic salt, so that worked out fine. I'll link you the recipe, and if you have green chilies or you want to use green chilies, you go for it. Feel free to use tomatoes for a topping. I'm just finishing off my enchilada, and it is really good. Now that we're finished with the enchilada, I'll show you how I originally cooked the crock-pot chicken, and a very healthy dish that I prepared with it. That is a little debatable. Some people don't like it. Let's see, I have a chicken in the crock pot. This is a small chicken. I'm cooking it on low for about 6.5 hours. This chicken I did differently from the last crock pot chicken I cooked. I poured half a cup of chicken broth in the bottom of the crock pot, then seasoned it inside and out, and stuffed the cavity with half of a sliced onion. This was super easy to put together. Chicken is done. This looks amazing. I'll be using this for various dishes throughout the week. So for a side dish to go with the chicken, I have quinoa, and this is the first time I've used it. If you're a fan of quinoa, let me know and share your recipes with me, because I know it's healthy and this is organic, but I've never tried it before, so this will be interesting. Boil 2 cups of water. You can use broth also. That way it will be already flavored when you're finished cooking it. Now the water's boiling. I'm going to add a cup of quinoa. We'll let this cook for... When it comes to a boil, turn down to simmer, cover, and cook for 12 to 15 minutes on low. Being so new at making quinoa, I missed one step, and I just didn't read the package thoroughly. I should have rinsed it first to prevent a soapy taste that comes from the natural process of the grain. And it has a soapy taste, I guess, or maybe a bitter taste. So to wash it and rinse it very well first is recommended. That since I didn't do that, it may not taste the best, but I'm going to be adding some flavoring through some gelled chicken broth. And I'm thinking that will cover up the soapy flavor. So next time I'll be sure to rinse it. This is the broth from the chicken I cooked in the crock pot. Broth. I'm going to add some to the quinoa to give it flavor. A little salt and pepper. I'll see if it needs any olive oil. So while it's still hot, I'm going to stir that in. And add just a little lemon, just so there's a little liquid in there. My husband's dinner: 2 crock-pot chicken legs, quinoa with some butter, and sauteed spinach with onion. Here goes the taste test. I can hardly wait. I know it's going to be good. I just know it. I have this feeling. Bring it on every day. I mean, I like it better than rice. It just soaks up whatever flavors you put into it. And they're little seeds, little cooked seeds. And the fact that I didn't rinse it didn't seem to make any difference to me. Now, maybe he'll notice an aftertaste or something. But there's no danger in not rinsing it. It's just the flavor may not be the best if you don't rinse it first prior to cooking it. So be sure to do that. That's one step that I missed. But I'm new at this. The next time I won't forget, I promise you. And I'd like to know what your recipes are for quinoa. And do you like it? And is it as healthy as they say? Please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching today. I hope I inspired you to cook some healthy, delicious meals using one chicken. And we still have more chicken. So please check back for another video. But I'm going to do some desserts. So I may have to freeze some of that chicken for sure. And you can freeze it and pull it out and it defrosts and it's really good. You can use it in so many dishes. May many blessings come your way. I'll see you in the next one.